good, my beautiful kings and queens? It's Wini, your favorite British locked YouTuber. I hope you're all doing amazingly well, just like I am. If this is the first time that you're watching a video of mine, please do make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you're notified every single time that I upload. If you're an oldie and you've come back, thank you so much. Today's video, seborrheic dermatitis. Okay, I'm not really a technical person. Unfortunately, that's not one of my strong points. So what I'm gonna do is I'm basically gonna read to you guys the definition of what seborrheic dermatitis is. So seborrheic dermatitis is a common skin condition that mainly affects your scalp. It causes scaly patches, red skin, and stubborn dandruff. Seborrheic dermatitis can also affect oily areas of the body, such as the face, sides of the nose, eyebrows, ears, eyelids, and chest. Perfect definition. I probably would have rambled on for ages trying to explain that. Now, I have suffered with dandruff issues on and off over the years for as long as I can remember. Way before my lock journey, I was suffering with dandruff. When my hair was relaxed, I had it. As a child, I had it. However, there was points when I didn't have it, so it's always been manageable over the years. However, last year September, and I had done previous videos on it, my scalp was just completely out of control. I thought that because September times is our autumn season here in the UK, I thought that the change of weather had basically triggered my scalp, so I was just having my usual kind of dandruff issues. However, the issues that I was experiencing came with a very horrible twist. Hair oils that I had been using for time, I say hair oils, but it was coconut oils that I had been using for years on end. My hair hated it. I then decided to try various other oils. So I tried avocado oil, I tried olive oil, I tried black seed oil, I briefly tried castor oil, but that was kind of because I wanted to thicken up parts of my hair. However, it didn't matter what oil I was using, my hair would just always seem to be annoyed, and it seemed at the time I thought every oil was just triggering flakes for whatever reason, and I didn't understand what the reason for that was. Anyway, fast forward to now, well, for the past, as I'm filming this now, remember guys, I don't like film my videos in real time, so all of my videos are scheduled. This video that you're watching, I probably, by the time it comes out, I probably recorded it about 2-3 weeks ago. But at the time of filming, I think I've come to the realization that I have seborrheic dermatitis I've had the realization for about, I think maybe 2 or 3 months now. So one thing that I am going to say is I need to heavily shout out Rose Annor. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. She's a fellow British locked YouTuber like myself. It was actually her video that has really helped out massively. So I'm actually gonna put a link to her YouTube channel in my description section below, and the particular video that really helped me out, I'm going to put it up somewhere here. So how I managed to realize that I don't just have your standard dandruff issues, but I actually have seborrheic dermatitis, is that firstly, I noticed that some parts of my hair, especially towards the front of my hair, appeared to be thinning out a little bit. Secondly, I noticed that instead of like the usual kind of dandruff that I'd previously been dealing with on and off over the years, it seemed like, especially like around my hairline area over here down to like just above my ears, the best way for me to describe it is like going to get your hair relaxed and then experiencing scalp burn. So it was like I had scalp burn all here that you could actually physically see, because you could see there's like burnt kind of scabby scars, and then it would be like really horrible flakes, as in like if I was to touch them and just like gently scrape them off, it would be like massive, nasty, horrendous flakes. My scalp as well would often feel itchy and flaky, and this was just something that I've never previously experienced before. So with a lot of people have mentioned that seborrheic dermatitis is something that you apparently have when you're a child. I don't recall ever having seborrheic dermatitis as a child. I've had dandruff issues on and off over the years, you know, from childhood to adulthood. So on and off over the years, most of the time I have opted to use like dandruff shampoos. There was a time when I was using Head and Shoulders, religiously. Sulfur A, the Body Shop's ginger anti-dandruff shampoo, and things like that. But anyway, now that I know that I have seborrheic dermatitis, I'm basically going to be showing you guys what I use for it. Some of these, well actually 2 of the products I'm going to show you have been inspired by Rose's video. But one in particular, when watching her video, it did let me know that I need to use one product more regularly than I previously was. So this, I use Head and Shoulders Classic Clean to wash my hair. So it looks like this. So basically wash my hair like I normally would, wet my hair, then I go in with this. I use it twice. I use it on my scalp and I use it on my locks. When I've washed my hair and made sure that my hair is nice and clean, I then proceed with Neserol. Now if you have been watching my videos for some time, you will know that I have been using Neserol for a while. However, even though the instructions were saying that when you first start, I think it says you should use it like every week or something, every 3 to 4 days, I wasn't doing that. I was still washing my hair the usual about once a month and using it, and obviously if you're doing it that way, it doesn't work. Not only that, but before as well, I was solely just using this, like before, as in last year, I was solely just using this to take care of my scalp, if I'm making any sense. I wasn't using this alongside Head and shampoo basically, but now that I use the Head and shampoo first on my scalp and my locks, and then I use this Neserol. But the Neserol, I put a little bit into my scalp and my problematic areas, you know, my edges, my scalp, and I allow it to sit in my scalp for about 5 minutes before I wash it out. And I found it to be a lot more effective than how I was doing it before, where I wasn't using it regularly. If you've got seborrheic dermatitis, at the end of the day, you need your scalp to be healthy, you need it to be clean. My thing was, I didn't want to be washing my hair every week or every 3 days, because I feel like for me personally that's counterproductive. So now, since acknowledging that I have seborrheic dermatitis, I wash my hair once every 2 weeks. So obviously in a month I wash it twice a month, because for me it's very important for me to make sure that I keep things under control. Having seborrheic dermatitis when you've got locks can be very, very frustrating. And one thing that I quickly realized is, if I don't take it seriously and I don't treat it accordingly, I could end up losing my hair, or you know, or having to cut off all my locks, and God forbid, bad thing, because I've read quite a few people say that because they had seborrheic dermatitis, they had to cut their locks and they had to rock their hair short just so that they could properly treat their scalp. And honestly, that would be the very last thing that I would want to do. So far that I've been using these 2 together, it's been really useful. So basically, like if I need to wash my hair, like I said, every 2 weeks, maybe about 3-4 days before I need to wash my hair, I will now slowly see a little bit of flakes. But you know what, like, it is what it is. I'm just hoping that the more that I continue to basically follow this process, the more I'll be able to have things under control. And recently I have noticed as well that my hair doesn't itch at all, so I'm really happy about that. In terms of hair oil, again, I would really advise you to watch Rose's video if you have got seborrheic dermatitis, because the way that she broke it down in a video, yeah, that I watched, made a hell of a lot of sense. I couldn't break it down as well as she did, even if I tried. So because of her, I've been using pure MCT oil. So it looks like this. I had never even heard what the hell MCT oil is. However, what I do know is a lot of people use it alongside their keto diets. It's got something to do with the fatty chains in the oil. But yeah, apparently using MCT oil or using mineral oil is beneficial for those of us with seborrheic dermatitis. I must say I was really pleasantly surprised. I bought this on Amazon, by the way, before I forget to mention. It's very light in consistency. Like, I don't want to open this and show you guys because it will literally pour out. It's like water. It's not thick at all. It's very light. I use this roughly to oil my scalp a little bit, probably about twice a week. I'm really not trying to bombard my scalp with a lot of oil. I'm not trying to aggravate my scalp, because for me it's really important on this journey where I now know, like, wow, I've got locks and I've also got seborrheic dermatitis. It's really important that I do not overload my scalp with oil. It's not necessary, and I found that so far my scalp appears to be happy with this oil, and it really puts me at ease because, you know, before giving this oil a try, nothing was working well with my scalp. And it's actually very scary as well when you've gone from having products that work really well for your hair to nothing working anymore. It's very frustrating. So for now, I'm really pleased that things appear to be okay. And as usual, I was using this anyway, but it's rose water. So I did a review on the Heritage Stores rose water a while ago. I'm still using it. I really love it. I think it's the best quality of rose water that I've ever used since I've been using rose water for years. I order it off Amazon for about £4 or £4.50. I love it. It comes with the spray bottle, like, and the spritzer. Is that what it's called? The spritzer. When you just, like, it just, look at that. It just lightly sprays. I love it. And in terms of spritzing my hair, I like to spritz my hair every other day. So maybe in a week, I probably spritz my hair 3 times a week. I don't drench it. It's just a nice little spritz, like how you would spritz your lovely plants. But it's very moisturizing. I really love the smell. It's very affordable and it doesn't irritate my scalp in any shape. So yeah, I basically thought that I would do this video because I feel like, I think it's right for me to say, I feel like I am a popular locked YouTuber. Like I say, that's my little slogan. But however, I do feel like it wasn't common to come across locked YouTubers that, you know, talk about their lock journey and stuff, and talk about, for example, having dandruff issues or having seborrheic dermatitis and stuff like that. So you know what, it really put me at ease when I came across Rose's video and she was talking about it and she gave advice, which obviously I've taken on board. Which also goes to show, like, it doesn't matter how many years you've had locks for, it doesn't matter how much you feel you know about locks, there's always new things to learn. So you should always be open to learning new things from other people and stuff like that. That's why anytime I learn something new from my hair on my channel, I'm always like, yeah, this person taught me this person said this in a video, so I now feel like because knowledge is power. If you don't know something and you learn something new and you have a platform, or you know people, whatever it may be, share the new things that you have learned. So yeah, at present I'm very happy with how things are working with my hair. Also, I've been semi-freeforming since last August as well. I'm not sure if I will retwist when August this year does come, but we shall see, because I'm not gonna lie, I do like the outgrown lock look very much. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any video suggestions, whether it's locks, whether it's chit chat, leave them in the comment section below. Let's talk, let's gist. But yeah, until my next video, take care, be good, see you.